New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
And good morning, dear ones. Dr. Robert with you here on a Monday morning. It's 7 a.m. on the Mountain Time Zone, and that means it is time for our Monday morning visioning. So grateful that you're with us here today. It's always wonderful to be together and to share in this amazing spiritual practice of meditative inquiry, life visioning. Call it visioning. I'm kind of rebranding it a little bit because everybody goes, huh? When you say I'm going to do some visioning. But if you say I'm going to engage in some meditative inquiry, people kind of get an idea of what it is we're doing. It's meditative inquiry. We're here to be together in a meditative state and ask some questions. So in just a few moments here, I'll get started by lighting a candle, loading up some music, and then leading us into a meditation. And during that meditation, I will ask a series of questions. And following each question, I provide space whereby we can listen more deeply, listen and record what comes through, whatever it is that comes through for you. Write it down in your journal. That's all you need to participate here today is a journal and a pen. That's it. You have those two things, you got everything you need, because the divine will reveal itself here this morning, and our job is to catch that vision. And record it. So no need to edit, no need to change things. We're not trying to write a story. We're not trying to write a specific, anything specific. We're just letting the divine reveal itself through these questions and pour out onto the page, as it were. Now, if you'd like to use a word processing type program for this, you're welcome to do that. That's not a problem. So the whole idea, however, is to capture a glimpse of the grand vision that wants to be. Not necessarily that we want to be, but what wants to be. And then we get to live and enjoy and play that. So let's get ourselves started. How about we'll get started by lighting up a candle here. And I want to get some music started. There we go. And in that, first I invite you to begin by closing your eyes. And letting go. Letting go of anything it may have taken to be here. Letting go of any concern about what happens next or what didn't happen yet. Release and let go of any idea about what should happen or wants to happen here. For it is here that we come to recognize what wants to be known. We journey together to the wellspring of all wisdom and insight the wellspring of information and inspiration. We come so we may commune with the divine. So we may hear the words and come to recognize the vision of Source, the grand vision for our lives, for all that we are here to accomplish and become. It is here we come to catch a vision, a glimpse of who we truly come here to be. The divine vision of who we have come here to be. And so I invite you to open your journal, pick up your pen, and just be present to our first question today. What is the highest vision for my life? For my work in the world, for all I am here to do and be and become. What is the highest vision for my life? Ask yourself that. Ask that wisdom within. Ask the source energy. What is the highest vision for my life? For my work in the world, for all I am here to do and be and become. What is the highest vision for my life? And we turn to Source, turn within, and let the vision reveal itself. What is the high vision for my life? good. So from within this vision, I invite you to ask, what is the highest vision for New Thought Media Network? For this glorious, glorious ministry, for this network of creators, what is the highest vision for New Thought Media Network? Ask that question. Ask the wisdom within. Ask that inner source. What is the highest vision for New Thought Media Network? Return within. Turn to source. What is the high vision for this minute? And here we turn our attention to perhaps the most profound question of all. What is my soul's purpose? What is my soul's purpose for being on the planet at this time? For being a part of this thing called life? What is my soul's purpose? Ask that wisdom within. Ask the source. What is my soul's purpose? Very, very good. And so it is here that we move to the middle three. 3 questions, closely aligned, revealing more of the details of this glorious, glorious vision for your life. And so we ask, what am I becoming? What am I becoming so I may best serve this mighty vision for my life? What am I becoming? In consciousness or in form? What am I becoming so I may best serve this glorious, glorious vision for my life? Turn within, turn to source. What am I becoming? And from this sense of becoming, we ask, what wants to be released? What wants to be released or let go of? So we may all experience this glorious, glorious vision made manifest. What wants to be released? released or let go of, so we may experience the manifestation of this glorious vision for your life. What wants to be released? And from the release, we ask, what wants to be embraced? Embraced or nurtured, so we may all experience this glorious, glorious vision made manifest What wants to be embraced? Return to source. Turn within. What wants to be embraced? Ask that wisdom within. What wants to be embraced so we may experience this vision made manifest? Good. Very, very good. And so it is here that we turn to our final two questions for today. We turn into source and we ask, what is mine to do? What are the activities, the action steps? What am I to do? What is mine to do in order to bring forth this glorious, glorious vision for my life, for all of life? What is mine to do? Turn to source. Turn within. What is mine to do? And our final question for today: what else? What else wants to be known about this glorious, glorious vision in this divine moment? What else? What else wants to be known about this glorious vision for your life? What else wants to be known right now? We turn to Source. We turn within. What else wants to be known about this glorious vision in this divine moment? Good. Very good. And so it is here that we recognize this practice coming to a close for today. And knowing we may return to this experience, that we may return to the vision at any time. For now, we begin to bring our awareness back to our body temple, bringing ourselves back to ourselves. Feeling a sense of joy, a sense of wisdom, a sense of assurance. sense of assurance that everything is happening exactly as it must. Sense of assurance that this day unfolds perfectly. So we give ourselves a little hug or a little stretch, perhaps a yawn or a wiggle, bringing ourselves fully into the body temple, fully awake, fully aware of who we are and who we've come here to be. And when you're ready, and always remembering to be oh so very, very gentle with yourself, when you're ready, simply open your eyes and become present now. Welcome back, dear ones. So much for being with me here this morning on the New Thought Media Network. It was our Monday morning visioning. Grateful you were with us. And hey, before you run off into the rest of your day, if you would take just a moment to jot down into the chat box what came through for you on that second question of the day, the highest vision for New Thought Media Network. We love to collect these, add them into the visioning notes, and that way they become part of the record of what we're creating here. For me today, what came through, a collective within the one, loving, learning, and laughing together in a space and a place we call our own, deeply committed to sharing new thought with the world. And that is what came through for me today. Again, I invite you to take just a moment, jot it down in the chat box, and let us know what came through for you on that second question. What is the highest vision for New Thought Media Network? We'd love to add your words and your impression into the record for this mighty, mighty network. All right. As it always takes a moment for everybody to type those out after I ask, so we know they'll pop up here in a moment. I do want to remind you we've got a full day of broadcasting here on the New Thought Media Network, as we do every Monday. Sekou Writes with Get Rich 101 starts in just a handful of moments. Morning prayers are at 8:15. I'll be back to do those today. Morning Sip with Reb Melissa is at 8:30. 9 o'clock, Emma Moreno with spiritual practice with Spanish language programming. 9:30 is Spanish language prayers. Join us for that. 10 o'clock, Growing Edge Live with Ali Benjamin. 11 o'clock, the Practical Prayer Podcast with Dr. Bill and Carol Lawrence. 1 o'clock, Your Doula for Grief with Bonnie Gonzalez. And at 7 o'clock, Sofa Sundays on Mondays here on the New Thought Media Network. Couple of thank you for sharing. Mara says, a collective, one thought, change your music, change your life. Right on. Exactly, Mara. Linda shares, opening the book of new thought thinking to people around the world, a catalyst for a shift. Blessings on the waves. Thank you, Linda. Appreciate that as well. Anyone else feel that's maybe watching at another time, feel free to add your thoughts, your answer to question number 2. What is the highest vision for New Thought Media Network? We love to add those into our collective consciousness and add them into our notes. So, all right, I have all but run out of time at this point, folks. So I need to get out of here, clear the airwaves, and let Sekou Writes take over. In the meantime, I want to wish you a welcome, invite you back again and again, and thank you, and share my appreciation for you being with us again this morning. Until next time, I wish you peace and richest blessings. Bye now.